Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what can we say about Rashford? What's not to like about him, having proven himself to be an outstanding human being all round? As a pro on the pitch, he's exemplary. I think you'll find it very difficult not to have a real feeling of admiration for what he does, but I like his professionalism and the way he's trying to grow his game too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Knocks it out wide. Pass somewhat off target. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tony Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bellingham. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not...
A football match will break out soon.
Hazard. Now, can they get him away? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a threatening ball. Not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very...
Alava were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Denis Suarez. Tony Martinez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Johnny. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Played with finesse. Flecken claims comfortable. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, this could be a chance. Carlos Alenia. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's tidy. Drives it in. And he's there to clear it. And it's made its way to him. Oh, it's Dennis. Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way. And it's Bernardo Silva. Carlos Alenia. It's Denis Suarez. Pacheco. Now he's off and running. Johnny. Looking to play him in. Haaland. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And here's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please take this
the first half compared with your expectation?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Ball driven towards the far post. Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bernardo Silva. Now Costa Curta. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Can he get on the end of this? Cross into, climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Carlos Alenia, Denis Suarez. That's a good ball out wide. Saliba up towards the hour mark and still no goals. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Johnny.
The attendance for this match was
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Over to the left. Flashes it across. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never.
A header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's really well cleared. Denis Suarez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nicely spread. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham. And it's Rashford. Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Denis Suarez. Johnny. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's nice. Played it again. Surely now! Costa Curta clears. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Carlos Alenia. Johnny. Jamaica are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising. And the return pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He shifted it to the flank.
Labar.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Versus Negro, invite room.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left.
Great chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Yeah.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though. Not quite.
And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Jamaica leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it.
Okay, wait. I'm switch account. This second account. Where are you from, bro? Yeah. Yacht. Ready. IVE already subscribed.
Yeah, man, thanks to your subscribers, see.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are...
Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And claimed it back swiftly. Pass is just off target. Jamaica, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And that is a little undercooked. Dunk is always looking to break lines. Botafogo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Great chance! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 22.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Mohamed Salah. And Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. No foul, says the referee. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Jamaica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's tidy. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Dunk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Botafogo finding their passes. Flecken claims comfortable. And the first 45 minutes are up. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Jamaica can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mohamed Salah. Danger averted for now. Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go.
I'm not sure.
Real chance here. He could chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 21.
Jamaica choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Jamaica still have the cards to affect this game. Koundé. Chouameni. Dunk. And it's Salah. Salah. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. Jamaica will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Salah. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, super ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Van Dijk. It's not an especially good pass,
Added
that.
minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's Dembele. Rashford. Looking for options for movement. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more.
What? The game did a stuck stuff, bro, man. I know why it did that. The game has stuck stuff. Quiet, the new acquired.
Thank you, bro. Greetings from Indonesia. And please send my regards to Bob Marley.
Finance and respect, you know, bro. Yeah, man, one love. But my internet isn't at its best right now, bro. So I'm gonna send you a request. We can play again next time. When my internet is at its best. Indonesia. Alright, so I'm sending you a request, so you got Division 1. Yeah, you can play then, man. You got Division 1. Ah, yes, a Division 1, but right now you die. Oh, shit. Yeah, play the game, bro. I'm playing the game. Lose, man, I lose. Almost game I lose. 3. If I chip out from my third game. This me go lag panda match too. So be the case, man, let's go play some Warzone. Fuck up more while, bro, cause I just started that. Anytime you want the Wi-Fi for your work good at them time, they nah work good, brother. You see me? Some bomb, you know a thing, but yeah, man, we are fucking up that. So right now, there's a load of fast and everything.
Looks like you're reflying high, bro. Emoji wide smile.
time, bro. Just say it come down, you see.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
One and born new scene, so you know the badness coming.
So that's got things underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Messi! He's beaten the keeper. Goal! Fluminense! The breakthrough strike! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Jamaica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Alonso. Van der Ven. Now it's Rashford.
That's good play from him.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. And he's been shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Rashford. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Jamaica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking to play him in. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, great header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, that was a full-blooded header.
Neymar instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Can he get on the end of this? He's cut it out. It's a goal kick.
Look,
Van Dijk. Can he get it through? Hernandez. Now, can they get him away? And Del Piero! And he's managed to get rid. And here's Drogba. And this is Del Piero. Can he finish?
Oh, that ended up going.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fluminense with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! Decent enough try.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
No, man, pick yourself up and move on, man. Can I do this style? Left.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard carries the ball down the right. Well, they could break here. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Start first.
Minutes till half-time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, important interception. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Jamaica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's buried.
He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar. And the through ball. Hakimi cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's
Such
Messi.
good technique.
He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. A header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that has left him in a heap. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Del Piero. Bellingham. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right. That fluffed the finish.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
Well, I think the technical challenge is...
Del Piero! And he shoots! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that the side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Takes aim and puts a mighty effort. Big moment. Massive goal.
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition.
Great ball if he can get there. That's an excellent interception. Tries to... Gets his head on it! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. This time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Camisa 23.
Fluminense take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. There's much frustration as...
Can he finish?
Controller, fuck me. I'll get an control, bro. Well, I'll put it down just to play game straight, dog. So, be it. All I got me, I press X, me, I press team them be again, move.
Fluminense are looking to go forward now. Now it's Del Piero.
Look a bit better, bro.
This is face to face with the tries a shot.
I'm gonna give that you that again. They don't see the control did that fuck me up, bro. And the other control is me.
The opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
I'm 57 minutes. I'm not there. I'll go and run fun.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
70
Well,
minutes.
that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Del Piero. Great vision. That is good alertness. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Go remember to wait for my ball and start running for them, eh? Yeah, the block control, dog. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it now work good, dog. All I go me I run on them things, I press X and the thing, it's a delay. You see like how,
It's a pretty loose pass.
You see my pass, them I move more accurate now.
And he's picked out the run.
You see it, from there. Oh shit. Oh, must be out the ball. Okay, yeah. Alright. But right now, my pass them and them things that I move more fast and now better. You see, all I go me pass the ball and I'm gonna take all a while to kick the ball with and then.
Fluminense have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. That looks a decent ball.
So that kick him down in a what? So I don't have Hernandez and red card already. Now kick him down.
Yet more comfort, easing away.
Drop,
The lightness of step,
the
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
Oh, the phone mute, you know.
Very good
Hold
evening.
on. Yeah, I just say headphone alone is supposed to hear talking to. And they see they're playing red card. Check him out. ready, but let's see it then. Play this ad. Play one more after this and sit and go with some sleep down. I swear. I'm gonna just get up early. Finish the little guerrilla project.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
The pass has gone astray. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Reinders. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Costa Curta. He's trying to hit the front line here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shapes to shoot! Nicely aimed pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Pires really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now he's got space here. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Vardiol. He won't be happy with that one. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. That's an excellent interception. Botafogo deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was
on his brain there. I got to show me off some of my time, bro. This game it lag, the next game it not lag. Oh, yes, of course, I the package.
Played out to the left flank.
I take the Xavi Alonso make a photo.
Hazard. And here's Rashford. And it's Rashford! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Nicely spread. Oh, that's delightful. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Hazard. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham is steaming forward. Well, that pass
The
isn't
man
the
run
best.
back, yeah, run down the flank and my side one time, him and him.
And
And by the
Reinders.
time if I pass the ball, the man run
And
back
it's
in the middle
Hazard.
to position. Boy, Mbappe, yeah, shit, you know, bro.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Wilshere. He's under a lot of pressure there. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It's on my bad.
And it's Rashford. Hazard! Oh, that was close.
They're good. Him good. We have to go look at how it's done again. Why him play?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Denied by an instinctive
Oh, the
save.
left back.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
Kinda good
And
with
we
my
have
left
our
back,
very
them.
first corner.
I'm up with,
Reinders plays it short.
I know too.
Terrific header.
Shit.
And
I
the
two
header
things
is
them would
disappointing in the
have.
end.
So good forward.
That's good play,
Taylor,
plenty of
Mbappe,
targets in the
Taylor,
middle of the area, and plenty of
Haaland,
movement
Taylor, the
too.
whole of them.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
We need a
Costa
new
did
run
just
row.
about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he cuts out the supply. Vardiol. Now it's Perez. It's a good run down the right.
I thought that,
Wilshere
Se agregará un
just
minuto al
eases him
tiempo
off the ball.
reglamentario.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And
So,
it's
come on.
half-time here.
That's so you
So
want
neither
the
team
blood
were able
clot.
to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. Has a shot!
Oh,
Just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Yeah, my force is off course.
Aims beyond the defence. Hazard is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Perez. And Vardiol. Van Dijk.
Botafogo are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Reinders. And it's Wilshere.
And I need that my window you would say, you know.
Looking for options for movement.
Swear you.
Now it's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Wilshere.
La cantidad de
Opts for
espectadores
safety.
de este partido fue de
No breakthrough and well into the
43.886.
second period. It is still anyone's game.
niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Good thing keeper stop that, you know, bro.
That was no routine
Good
save.
book that
And
the
this
keeper
Leroy
stop that.
really must be thinking
But
what he has
anyway,
to
I
do to score there.
I win the youth there. Because I there so I can helicopter for 2 hours there. I don't want to protect
Short.
I protect the man. I'm there so I play game, bro.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's Xabi Alonso.
That's good play from him.
Xabi Alonso stood his ground strongly. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Gaitska Mendieta.
What's that?
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar.
Shit, man.
And the ball is out of play.
Is that a charge of all like a Superman? Hey.
Cambio en el Botafogo. Número 13.
We have got changes here
Número
from both
18.
sides, in fact.
Número 25. Número 7. Número 14. Entran número 19. Número 20. Número 2.
And it's Iniesta.
Número 22.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van der Ven. Crossed into the middle. Yamal. Floated through. Goes for a shot!
The amount of space the man have to kick the ball, bro. Me literally buck the thing for the man kick the ball, you know.
Well,
And
you
the
can
man
see
kick the
what
ball
it
from
means to
over
all of
the
them. A frustrating
crossbar
game, but
and get
now
the
they
ball
have
in the
what they
middle.
wanted, and they're
The man,
rightly
yo,
pumped and ready to
sometimes
go again.
look there, look how the pass they go far.
A
So why
horrible
I
blip, a
go?
situation
The pass
utterly
dropping at the
avoidable
middle of the
that has
field, lad.
resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves
And
to blame.
sometimes I really have
Mistakes
to
in
wonder
those
about the game
areas
of that,
are
right?
very
Real
punishable.
life, you.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the
Watch
manager's
out, watch
claiming an
out.
assist
Watch
here.
out for pussy for that, man. Watch out.
Botafogo
Look
have
how long
taken
me
the
look at the
lead.
run button and
Listen, when
press
it comes to goals,
and
Peter,
fire.
in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van der Ven with the clearance. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Jamaica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's one-on-one, surely! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Decent progress down the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's good play. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Yamal. Looking for the run. And that is expertly dealt with.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Boy.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
We are into overtime. Nicely weighted ball. Somewhat off target.
No, but hold on, I'm see the phone. The phone mic still on, but oh yeah, the mic on the phone did dance, yeah.
Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Thirsty or fuck. I feel like I took my drink. Do the pencil. The pencil. I'll turn back off. I'll finish at the local girl that project and go also and sleep then, you know, so. Midnight gone. Project I should have done long time. So me have to glue and stop for the glue dry if you can get your paste down this. Show me half, bro. What is this shit? Let's see if we can win that one again, brother. Come like a joke this. Don't have a job back at Division 16. I'm gonna tell myself so next week can't. Next fortnight can't come on pass. I'm gonna pay my Wi-Fi bill in the dark and I can't bother with this.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Jamaica against Corinthians.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of
Why
the
the
ball.
fuck you would have passed back the ball down
It's
there?
Caicedo.
Like in a real life.
Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham short changes him with that pass. Tries to cross. And that has been cleared. Played it again. And that should get the job done.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's been given away. It could be in here. Big chance. There's the shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Goes for goal! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Neymar considers his options. And so we have the first set piece of the game. That was travelling. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Mbappe! Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Son Heung-min. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neymar, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. And he can clear it away. And it's Bell. Tries from a long way out. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
Jamaica really do like their passes from deep, Pete.
He's having a hit! Xavi Alonso. Engages and forces him off the ball. Son Heung-min. Xavi Alonso. Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Like maybe the Eve man go forward, bro. Me a forward back.
Out to the right. It's played through for him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Jamaica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ups him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful and he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Foot in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Xavi Alonso. That has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Neymar. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now they can clear their lines.
Has been indicated.
Out for a throw. Opts for safety. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick announcement.
And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, Red, nice interception. The pass is intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. And they can counter here. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Swings it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's rather hopeful. Now, what about a counter-attack? Showing great feet there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Wait, that's it. Look now, very sorry, you know, sir.
He's gone for goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Corinthians are looking to go forward now.
I want to play so far. I want to be red.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
That's really well cleared.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mendieta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
I either draw or win, but
Akanji kept away,
and
it is reclaimed easily. Foden. Here's a chance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the counter is on. Bellingham, Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area.
Bumbo clot Neymar, man. What a big pussy hole.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's put paid to a promising good effort from distance.
Oh,
just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way. It's Neymar!
Look there, Neymar can score for me and look what Neymar do a while ago.
Well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out,
and look
but
when
credit
Neymar
for
was
never
scored
losing
too.
their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Look when the Neymar was scored too. And look what happened a while
The
ago.
lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Man,
I'm
get
not
the
making
ball
any
and make the ball
apologies, but I
and
was
turn him
willing
back to
him
the goal
to
with the
supply the
ball.
finish, and he came up
Okay.
trumps.
Corinthians have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Big pussy hole.
Ball is over the line.
I don't believe that all that like you. From here, fire with him
Xavi
back
Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass.
Pass blood.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Good chance here. And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Played in by Perez. Sommer claims it without any fuss. And that is as far as they're going to go. Guardiola going full tilt down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Perez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Nah, that's physical, you know.
Number 25, Mbappe.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Number 18.
Jamaica really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And this is Neymar. He's going for goal! Defending was strong and firm. Tries from distance. Well, there's the clearance. And it's with the keeper. Sommer is there to clear. And that's...
Like again, and one that was always on a knife edge.